Professor Stiglitz, so inequality and lack of ecological sustainability, they're both phenomena that frustrate traditional economic models. So you've suggested changes to the canonical economic model, for instance, by accounting for information-based symmetry, which is essentially what you're most famous for. But is mainstream economic theory at all suited, in your opinion, to help deal with the colossal challenge of the latter, the ecological sustainability component?
The basic toolbox is useful for understanding problems like global warming and other environmental issues. I think the vocabulary of externalities, notions of pricing for environmental cost are really basic notions that can be useful in addressing these environmental problems. I think where the model becomes weak is when we start going towards, you might call it, the political economy. Why is it that we don't have a price for carbon? Why is it that the coal companies have such influence in the political process in the United States and in most other countries? Any rational calculus would say our society would be better off if we shut down the coal industry and we had better sources of energy that not only do better with global warming, but health issues, particulates, and yet this doesn't happen. Today in the United States, there's even a more curious phenomena. According to at least some estimates, the total market valuation of the coal industry is very small. And a few wealthy people could buy up the total coal industry. Why doesn't this happen? Why doesn't the government just buy the coal industry and shut it down? Well, we know part of it has to do with jobs, but clearly there are better ways of using our labor than industries that impose such social costs on others. So there are a whole set of issues surrounding the way political decisions get made that the standard economic models are not very good at addressing. Economics has traditionally operated within, you might say, narrow bounds where the political system is given. And what we've been talking about are going beyond traditional bounds, trying to understand how our political system works. You might say that's a subject of political science as much as it is of economics. I think the important insight is that today the boundaries among the social sciences are an impediment to addressing some of the most important issues which our society faces.